everybody, this is Alchemist 2 and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently got to see Magnificent 7 on the day that it was actually released, and it was awesome. I mean, completely epic, and everything about this movie was absolutely sensational. I stayed for the credits and said it was shot in New Mexico. I was thinking Wyoming or Utah because a lot of the red rock was present, and it just had the sprawling landscape that we've come to know and love in westerns. And I really enjoyed this director's use of camera angles and point of view, and it was very interesting and artistic and unique. And I had never heard of this director before, but he did an outstanding job, and the fact that he had such a diversified cast made it even better. It was more along the lines of what Tarantino does with his westerns. That's why I like Tarantino so much. This was absolutely spectacular. It was nothing short of stellar and phenomenal, and cast was just hands down out of this world, and I loved every minute of it. And if you've seen the original, it has a lot of nods to the original. The original is classic. I love the original. And even the music with James Horner, and you hear a lot of that bamboo flute in the background, and you think, yeah, you did pay homage to the Asian flair to the original Magnificent Seven, which I thought was brilliant. Of course, I knew it was Horner immediately when I heard those first notes and kind of otherworldly bamboo flute that would come in, and the background music. I thought, "Oh, this is nice." And then there was one part that had a chorale in the background. It was beautiful, and like the main female character said, it was magnificent. And yeah, you will cry too, because you will come to love these characters, and like with many westerns, it's no holds barred and very gritty and realistic and rough and tumble. And that's the way the old West was. And just like in Open Range, if you've seen that, personally I think this is accurate too, but Open Range is probably one of the best westerns, other than Magnificent Seven and Django, that I've seen in a good long while, and that's why I say that. I just felt like it was incredible, and the fact that they have a Comanche involved, small spoiler, that was cool. I really liked that, because I really respect the native people, and just the irony later on, what occurs in a particular scene in the town, Rose Creek, or Rose Hill. Yeah, it's really unbelievable, and I was just completely transfixed. And there was a lady sitting in front saying, "It's too long." I'm like, lady, if you were to go to a Bollywood film, yeah, you would probably rethink that statement. But it was the best movie I've seen this year so far. I don't know if it's going to get any accolades or awards or anything like that. I would give it to effects and wardrobe alone, because it was extremely accurate, I thought. And like I said, the panorama in and of itself just took my breath away. I mean, that first shot when you see the village and the church, and it's so gripping, and just you think, oh, how majestic this is, and how free and wild and untamed, and you think, yeah, this is exactly how it should be. And I mean, I can't say anything bad about this movie. I obviously can't. And it's going to give me enough inspiration to write the script that TTR gave me the the inspiration for. It's his baby. But I'm writing the script and the characters and the action, and it takes place in Japan rather than the Old West. So it'll be my tribute to movies such as that, and it's just sensational, and I'm glad I got a chance to see it, because it was worth it. I mean, the gunslinging alone is worth the price of admission. And the characters, you're just gonna love these characters. They're so different, and this is the motley crew, ragtag group that you would never think would be able to get along. And even they have a Confederate soldier, Goodnight, and yeah, he's a tragic character, and in and of themselves, they're all very human and relatable. Even the Comanche is he's got some funny lines, and so does the Latino character. I mean, it's just great. It's wonderful, and it's a melting pot, and they show that, and they do tribute to that too. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. That's all I had to say about Magnificent Seven. 2 thumbs way up. 5 stars, hands down. No quibbling, quabbling, kvetching. Nada from me. It was perfect. And that's all there needs to be said. Live long, prosper. Ciao, Dizzy.